Hi, I'm William Gonzales. Albemarle High School has a long tradition of excellence in the virtual and performing arts, and part of that reputation belongs to the Literary Arts program and the magazine that they produce every year. This year is no exception. I had the chance to talk to Olivia Cogswell, the Latern student editor, and Miss Charlotte Wood, creative writing teacher and staff sponsor of the Literary Art Magazine, about their plans for this year's edition and how you can get involved. Hi, thank you for joining us on Aton Weekly. Olivia, how have you been?
I've been all right. This new learning environment, I think, is a challenge for everyone, but I'm surviving.
Tell us about your plans for this year's magazine. How has COVID, the shutdown, affected the magazine and its production?
Everything, obviously, is online, and not getting to connect face to face with the other upper editors or the rest of the magazine staff, which are all creative writing students, not getting to connect face to face has had a real impact. And also that we're doing submissions in the fall this year, but I'm excited to see what students submit and how we make it work this year, because even in this environment we will make it work.
You said something about what was the last lit mag called? You said something about ambrosia.
Ambrosia,
Do all of them have like a different name?
all of it is under like the Latern Literary Magazine. That's kind of the title, the, the title of our sort of magazine company.
Yeah.
uh, but every edition has a different name.
We are now the Latern. Sometime in the 1980s, we became the Latern. But before that, let's see, I can't remember quite the order, but I do know that at one time we were the Cauldron. So I guess we were a bunch of witches in a coven or something. Then sometime we were the Cauldron, sometime we were called Faux Pas. Sometime, I think about the 70s, we were called Harlequin. And then we became the Latern in the 1980s. Kind of like, we are a beacon of light out in a dark world.
So what's it like to be on the Lantern staff?
First and foremost, it's a community. Whether you consider yourself a particularly like creative artist or writer or just someone who likes to read, it's a nice place. And I made a lot of friends in that class that I would not have made otherwise.
What makes the Lit Mag so successful is not only that students from across all throughout the school submit their writing and artwork to it, but we are essentially a family. So we work a lot together and we do a lot of great activities, field trips, team bonding, meals together kind of thing, which has been very difficult this year because of the virtual reality that we're living in now.
It is a lot of work, especially when submissions come around, but you're all working together and sort of joined in that process, and you're creating something. And the feeling that you are creating something that others will see, and it gets sent off to like competitions for lit mags and different things, and it's amazing to see sort of the life of something you create.
Over the years, and it's taken quite a number of years to get to the level that we have, and then we're trying to maintain it. But we have won highest awards from Southern Interscholastic Press Association, which is the All Southern Award. We've won Gold Crown from Columbia Scholastic Press Association out of New York. We've also won All American out of National Scholastic Press Association, and others as well. But our state won the Virginia High School League. The highest award you could get is trophy class. And we have gotten trophy class a number of years. We are actually the only publication in all of Albemarle County, and that's including broadcast, newspaper, yearbook, and lit mag. We are the only publication in all of Albemarle County that has won the prestigious Savage Award from Virginia High School League, which is essentially like a state championship.
So what kind of art and writing do you usually publish in the Lantern?
So we accept most forms of original art and writing, emphasis on original. So if you created it, chances are we'd love to see it. We, for writing, types of writing works include original fiction, poetry, screenplays, and essays. So this can be everything from a personal essay you wrote for English class to a 3-minute screen skit you had to write for drama or something, and sort of everything in between.
So our big goal that we're trying to do is just to get the word out there. So students, if they see any of these social media posts, if they can retweet them, do whatever they can. And if people could just please, please, please submit, because we rely so much on the teachers encouraging submissions. And we also always had where not only could you submit it electronically through Google, but you could also physically hand in your artwork or your writing. And we don't have that option this year. It's all electronic through Google and so forth. And so it's just making sure that people, just really trying to get people to spread the word and to submit. That's our real concern, is that we just won't get the submissions like we usually have.
To everyone, whether you submit or not, keep creating, because this is a heavily unprecedented time, and a lot of times it is through what we create that we have memories of it.
All right. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I'll be looking into getting a lit mag this year myself. But
Definitely.
thank you.
And if you have anything to submit, you should.
I'll definitely think about it. All right. Well, thank you, Olivia. Thank you for coming on A-Town Weekly and giving us your thoughts and letting us interview you for such an amazing project as the Lit Mag.
Yep. Well, thanks for having me, Will.